Discovery Bank rewards you for getting financially healthier and living well. Money Matters is powered by Discovery Bank, the future of banking now.
As we celebrate Heritage Day this month, it's worth reflecting on the legacy we want to leave, especially for our children. We all want our children to be in a better financial position than when we started out. But what is the best way to do this? Is it just to give them money? Or is the true legacy teaching them financial skills? I'm joined by financial advisor Claire van Wyk, who's also a mom to 4 children. Claire, there's a lot of fear around the pandemic for children. So what kind of environment can a parent create to allow for healthier conversations around these issues?
So I sit my kids down to have a conversation. I try to allay their fears. I try to keep them calm. I give them the plan. They don't need to know all the nitty-gritty, but I give them a plan to show them if mommy and daddy aren't here anymore, it is okay. We have thought about this. And I must admit, after that, they were less anxious. They didn't have the fears coming. As a matter of fact, they were even quite comfortable to go spend their pocket money on chips and sweets and stuff again, instead of trying to save it.
Claire, are you finding parents coming to you wanting to get their finances sorted?
100%. Maya, I am amazed to the point of being shocked how many people don't have wills in place. And the first thing I have to say, well, you've got children, what are you thinking? And quite often they're like, well, I didn't think I'm going to die. I'm like, well, okay, now you're seeing people, let's get it in place. And, you know, sometimes drawing a will for a parent is a scary thing because you've got to think about who's going to be a guardian. Do I have enough life cover? Have I really thought these things through? And, you know, a lot of people shy away from it because it raises anxiety about your poor potential planning. Whereas now we're starting to use it as a positive tool to say, you know what? As long as you know it's in place, it's done. You don't have to worry anymore.
Claire, I think many parents think they're going to leave their children a financial legacy from their retirement fund, but they very seldom have enough money. So how does a parent go about creating an inheritance for their children that is not dependent on their retirement fund?
We haven't saved enough for retirement. Majority of people haven't. We're looking after our parents. We've got our kids at home for a longer period of time, so we're delaying saving for retirement, but we still have that, well, you know what, that's my legacy. Chances are you're going to work longer. That's the reality. But let's face it, sit down with someone and look at what you have on the table. It is not a thumbsuck. It's not a figure that someone sends you on your benefit statement once a year. It's actual planning. Whilst we can do something about it, let's do that. Let's first take care of yourself, and then you can start to understand that that's not going to be enough money for you, let alone your kids. How do we start addressing your kids? Well, what do you want your kids to achieve? What are the dreams and goals you have in place for them? I hear a lot of people put tax-free savings accounts in place for kids from a young age. I think those are great starts, but a lot of my clients are encouraged to let your kid have their own bank account. You can put money into that. I also encourage that you have a flexible or unit trust, flexible investment unit trust. So kids can start to understand that, but you are funding it. So I think your requirement needs to be separated from what you want to do for your kids, and it needs to be planned.
Thank you, Claire. Leaving a financial legacy is more than just money. It's about raising children with a healthy money attitude.
Get the credit card that rewards you for living well. Get up to 20% off when you use your Discovery Miles. Discovery Bank, the future of banking now.